where is it? Can they like hook people? Like the underlord ulti in, like a lot of it is gonna be execution based, I think.
Prepare for battle.
All right, well, we'll see how things get going as we get underway with our first game of the second series. Lots of tips all the way around.
Yeah, they're both very familiar with each other. It's all the boys.
Oh, boys, what's 70 talking about here?
别勾了我害怕. He says, "Don't hook. I'm scared."
Don't hook, I'm scared. Already the Naga illusions going out to scout. I, of course, won't be too surprised to see the Windrunner here.
It's always very scary to walk mid level 1 against the Pudge. Because if you break smoke, you can just get hooked.
Yeah, never really quite the ideal
30
outcome.
seconds to battle.
So he also buys Orb of Venom on the Pudge. So he is like very... He has to hit the hooks, you know.
Yeah,
If not, he's in trouble.
he's kind of all out for this.
Yeah. But he knows what he's doing, trust me. This guy is like... I don't know, 1,500 games of Pudge.
That's ridiculous. That's actually quite a bit. Respectable, though. I always respect people who can just grind out tons of games like that on a single hero. They're just... I think they're just built different. They just really fall in love with a certain hero.
I mean, I would ban Pudge if you play against them.
Really? That serious?
Yeah. It's like just do away with it, you know. You don't want to play you don't want to be sucked into this guy's world.
Right, because he kind
You want to stay in your own world.
he forces you to play kind of his game, right?
Yeah, it's super annoying.
We'll see how things go.
I mean, the Rubik already he bought boots. He's ready to start some hook.
Alright, well, I was going to look mid for a bit, but it's already time to get going. So he's in these lower trees, not where I would expect him. With my...
He's doing the next level play, dude. Yeah, exactly. Because usually they stay on the top side, right?
Yeah, usually they're over here.
Bottom side. Yeah.
Here, these trees I think are very popular. But beyond PYW, they definitely are paying some respect to this Pudge. First hook, a bit of a miss.
Uh-oh.
It's not good. Now he's going to get his easy count blocked. That'll have some ramifications down the line.
Oh, he got a ward too.
Ooh.
That feels good.
Yeah, and he unblocked the camp. He got both. Definitely not ideal for a start for Undyne, but okay. And missing that hook doesn't feel great either. Unfortunately, the brown boots really coming in handy right now for PYW, who has not taken even, I think, a single auto attack from the Pudge at this point.
Dude, this new Team Z boss is pretty good, man. Better than the old one.
My goodness.
The old one already died, I think, by now.
Right. Of course. How did he die again? I remember. Oh, another missed hook.
Oh. Dude, he's so good. PYW, holy.
I remember reading the news. I think he accidentally fell into a wood chopper, a wood chipper. Is that right?
Yeah.
Bad way to go. A little bit of funky Dota servers here for me. Apologies for that. Unfortunately, not much we can really do.
Already quite a sizable CS lead mid. It's the Echo ZZ's refarming.
Might have to go with a reconnect here, hopefully. Getting some packet loss for sure. Alright, there it goes. Just it's settled. Yeah, Echo's indeed having a pretty good time early. Quas Wex Invoker. I'm not too familiar with the build these days, but given how tanky the enemy team is, I guess is it still Vessel on the Quas Wex Invokers?
Nowadays they do like some Wraith Band, Witch Blade kind of build.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, there's the double Wraith Band, like you said. Sounds pretty
That's too bad of an item.
He hit the hook. He hit the hook, and I missed it. Shame on me. Very first clarity ready to go for Undyne as well. So I have the Shredder facet. I don't think I've rarely seen this one, to be honest with you. Mostly it's always the other Chakra one, but already being put to use here as Beyond picks up a return kill onto Undyne. who's probably not too unhappy that he takes a death there. I mean, he's going to come back full HP and mana. Doesn't have to use the clarity.
I'm just gonna chill every time PRW dies.
Well, he went for first blood as well, so kind of a big deal there. Unblocks the camp.
He inherited my nature.
Catching hooks?
Getting first blood.
No.
Me and Fishman had the most first bloods at TI.
Is that true? I didn't know.
Yeah.
What a stat.
And the fucked up thing is, I was eliminated so early, you know, and still like my stat held up.
Oh no.
It was like 5 or something.
Oh, that is a few, I have to say. That is a few. It's okay, Palmo. When Winter couldn't take this gig, I was like, it's okay, don't worry. I replaced one 13 to 16 finisher for another, and Winter said, fuck you, dude. It is what it is. What can we do, brother? Higher than I'll ever place. Oh, goodness. All right, we got to keep watching down bottom, though. Hopefully this ping settles out a bit. Sometimes the, I guess the KL to China connection can be a bit spotty. We got lucky on our last server, I guess. Aeon is going to start ripping into Undyne just a bit, not by much. Another hook. This one unfortunately misses. But it's fine, you know? That's what mana is there. It's there to be used. He was on full mana. He needed to throw a hook. It was burning a hole in his pocket.
That's true. Never be full mana in Dota.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just wasting that mana regen. It's a resource. You gotta use it.
Dire are scanning.
Oh. Maybe no trouble mid. Just a little bit of harass. Okay, so power treads into Witchblade, so just basically right-clicking Battle Invoker. Unit with already 11 denies. Very high deny game overall. Kind of. Like 7 denies mid for the Invoker. Total of 11. This top lane, you got 18 denies total between the cores.
Yeah, I mean this is what I kind of meant when I said like I like that Dark Horse do their own thing, because you can see, right, the effect of like I see Naga, I just pick Underlord because my offlane player is like, just give me Underlord.
Right.
I feel so good, you know.
Oh.
And then he has 11 denies right now.
Yeah, seriously, bit of a brawl, especially with 70 rotating on over. Easy kill there, and he basically perma-stun. And Sheep might just be next. Body block, stick charges into the tornado. A little bit more damage necessary, but 70 still gets that double kill. Didn't even need the boots. Now he finally got them delivered. No move speed necessary, just a good clean rotation. I guess.
Very caught the opportunity. The haste.
The first power rune there for the Invoker. I always like to keep track of power rune consumption. Just like, I think it's a great indicator of like a lot of other things, right? Because like, yeah, it's a little bit about like mid lane matchup, but it also like, you know, who's rotating more to support. You know, are the supports kind of contesting? Are their wards up, right? Which team wants to be a little bit more kill heavy? But for now, Team 0, 3-1 Undyne. Thinking about throwing a hook here. Tough angle though.
Yeah, I don't think the Dark Willow wanted to go to top rune because it's an Invoker. It's like chances are the rune is not going to be that impactful, but it ended up being very impactful.
Yeah, probably
But it's
just
a chance thing.
It's the best rotational rune, right? Haste rune, now that one's gone.
Yeah.
Haste, I think, allows almost any mid laner to gank. You're gonna move in, rotation, Undyne. We'll go on through. Nice job staying out of Watcher range. He finds what he's looking for here. It's just this big old stack, and Echoes, he'll just take this right away. Maxed Tidebringer already. And look at this. Beyond, he's going to get most of the big ones. Nope. Yoink, Undyne lands the hook. Steals away that Dark Troll Summoner. But a lot of the stack kind of stolen here. Very effective move out from Dark Horse.
How'd you get it?
TP top, they're going to look now for a unit. They didn't connect the tornado on him, but they do have this level 1 Eclipse. That's more than enough damage. Doesn't end up mattering much.
I was just going to say, like, actually this is such a good rotation because I think the game become very unplayable very soon. If the Underlord hits 6, with the Kunkka going into enemies like jungle, Radiant will like overpower Dire
Right.
in those areas of the map. But because of this rotation, now Underlord like timing is slowed. Then this Kunkka is not gonna have Underlord right now. You see? This fight.
Yeah, he's missing from this fight. He's going to get his Kokos rum, though. This Admiral's rum. Oh, he is totally fine. My god, he's so
Kimber
fast.
fell though.
So fast with it. Yeah, how is our Timber doing, by the way? Took a death, huh?
The grave.
Oh, he just got sniped by a power shot, huh?
Oh, he was doing the ancients, I think.
Yeah, he was. That ward ended up paying off. Not sure how many of them he cleared. It looks like a fair amount, if not most of them already. Plus, he took like over 1,000 damage beyond returning with a bit of a vengeance. He's got max Timber Chain. I don't really... Yeah, there's no way to run from that. My,
Yo, why did the patch disappear from my screen? Where did he go?
where did he go? He went to the great beyond.
Ah, the great. He got beyonded to the great beyond.
Radiant's middle
I
tower
did.
is under attack.
Now you do finally have level 6 on the under. Let us say finally, like it's like 15 minutes. It's not that much, but he has, of course, taken 2 deaths already in the lane. So certainly has not worked out to be too great, and this could be number 3. As 70 scouting him, stalking him under the cover of that Ghost Walk, easily sets up for a 3rd kill now. Onto the Underlord, 3rd kill
Dire's
going to this
middle
Invoker.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, I love how 70 is playing. It's like where he's playing on the map is really good. You play towards the Underlord, and you make the Underlord's teammates play towards him. Because that's the worst case scenario for the Underlord.
Where's the fighting? I couldn't find the fight. Oh, my headphones on backwards or something? Quick kill there onto the Naga just to support. Echo still has his boat. They'd really love to try and make a little bit more space, I think, for this Underlord, who is probably now firmly on the struggle bus. I think he's booked his ticket here. No way out for him.
No refunds available. No cancellation.
Oh, he hooked the wagon. Okay.
Oh, Invoker's to being bottom.
Yeah.
70 is doing so much right now.
Well, we'll see if we can get him once again under the cover of the Ghost Walk. This time, though, there is an observer that will scout him, so an easy escape for the Windrunner. That should give him enough time to try and take down this tower. It is taking some time. Right now, 70, he's still hunting down bottom, but I thought maybe he was going to try and gate top lane, but a bit risky. Dark Horse also had already previously scanned.
Dire's top tower has
I
fallen.
think Dire's gonna get punished super hard right now.
What?
What are their supports doing?
Okay, the X Mark does connect on a Beyond. Timber Chain available in a second, but first it'll be the boat into the Dismember. Great Tornado, finding 3 enemy heroes into the EMP. Pretty darn good. Beyond doing as much damage as he can. Almost gets the kill onto Undyne. Unfortunately, that will be the first Flesh Heap stack. 70 taking a bit of damage as well from Sheep, but does manage to get underneath his tier 1 tower. That last power shot almost connecting. I think it did connect,
Radiant's
just not
middle
enough
tower
damage.
is under attack.
That's the power tread's different. The tread swap by 7E. What a gamer.
The supports on Team Zero are just being a bit too greedy. I think. They were trying to make a play top. Like, they wanted to make an anti-aggression play. Like, they put the cliff ward, they're expecting Radiant to come in, blah blah blah, after the tower. But, like, bottom tower wasn't even dropping.
Right.
Bottom tower is like 80% HP. They are trying to do like the next level play before they do the basic,
Right.
which is to help the Timber take bottom tower.
And, you know, there's an Underlord, right, in the game who can... He doesn't even need to take that long gate and then walk through the trees, right? He's just there immediately. PYW. Being ran down. Let's see. Undyne. He's going to know that someone just took a Lotus. You always see that even through fog. Taking a bit of damage now. Oh, unlucky. But I think this guy's still dead, isn't he? Rotations are coming through Beyond. Taking a look at that bridge.
Dire's bottom tower is under
But Dark
attack.
Horse shall not pass on this occasion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I don't think
attack.
Radiant needs to... After they defend this bot tower, I feel like they're so happy right now. They can move their attention to making some smokes to kill the Invoker or the Luna, I think, right now.
Alright, an Invoker.
They have the Underlord ulti soon.
Invoker who is just about finishing off his first item, I believe. Where's his courier at? No. Sticky scroll.
Oh, he's buying Mage Slayer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hook. This one will connect onto the Rubik. Chaos Meteor. Ulti coming through now through the Rift as ZZQ resetting the fight. Boat still connects onto the Invoker as Ayuni chasing down the Rubik just out of range. Spell stolen there is going to be Pit of Malice. Allows PYW to escape just for now, as now in comes a big old fight. Blade Mail does not do enough damage here to the Luna to prevent him from getting the kill onto the Kunkka. And it seems like last to go ought to be now ZZQ. Naga Siren ends up dropping. Bit of an all over the place fight. Undyne somehow lives through that.
Yeah, they didn't really have any abilities to layer over the sleep. So even though the sleep looked really good, that wasn't really much.
Right. Yeah, Chaos Meteor, Tornado already used at that point, right? Which is probably, I guess, the best thing. Oh, hook! Undyne, he's gonna catch him, pulls him back directly into vision. That is the punch play that we were waiting for, and boy, did it pay off.
Wait, wasn't he in this?
He was ghost walked.
Dire's
What?
structures are fortified.
That was
Radiant's
nasty.
bottom tower is under attack.
Actual
Dire's
kill
middle
through
tower
ghost
is
walk,
under
just did
attack.
not care.
Dire's middle tower
Very
has fallen.
disrespectful move from Undyne, but boy, did it look good against Team Zero, as that is going to be a second Tier 1 tower taken. Already, you can see how confidently they move into the triangle. And even though there's an Observer Ward here, I don't really know if they want to fight into this. There's still a boat ready with an Amplified Damage rune. They might try, though. PYW and 7E, they're thinking about making a move. But there's going to be another hook instead. A kill onto ZZQ. Boat was utilized there. It seems like Dark Horse, happy with what they've gotten. They're going to look for the TP out.
I feel like this is where you start to regret taking the Shredder asset on Timber. Like, this kind of fights, can you imagine if he had the Twisted Chakram for these skirmishes? I feel like it's pretty impactful.
Lively now, your admiral is on board.
Right. I mean, I guess this one, it probably helps with a little bit more control and, like, solo kill potential.
Yeah, I mean, this one is good in the lane, but yeah, I mean, the lane is like, I don't think you're gonna pressure the Windrunner much anyway.
Right. Unit. He's going to be in some trouble. Picked up on a freshly placed ward. Ooh, goodness, they're even going to commit the Eclipse here to burst him through the pipe of Insight. Spell stolen there is Pit of Malice as well. Other side of the map, we'll see, as this is going to be Dark Horse looking for already the final tower. That is Tier 1, I mean.
They're going on mid.
There they are. Mid lane. Big fight. Big kill onto Undyne. The power shot almost getting through 7E. Really just fine, though. Probably in part thanks to the Mage Slayer and PYW breaking that first bit of damage.
Yeah, I think he hooked him and he beat off a bit too much that he can chew.
That time he did, but Space created. No, that's the last Tier 1 tower that's just gone down
Radiant's
bottom.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, and they still can take a fight here. The Underlord is out.
Yep, he was defending against the, it looks like the Manta Illusions up for the Naga. Sorry, make that the Luna. However, it's the Naga 7 and PYW now looking to rotate to try and find a punish here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Good read, however, by a unit. He's out of the... Oh, well, he's mostly out of the way. Seems like now they're going to scout him. Stolen Pit of Malice. TP's incoming. Dark Horse will try and take a fight here. Pipe of Insight buying him a little bit of time, but he's going to go down to the Sunstrike now. It's a very great Ice Wall. Should prevent any reasonable effort at a chase here. And with the Tier 1 tower already down, they cannot TP behind. In fact, 7E able to try and turn. Nice choke point here. We'll force him away. However, Undyne, another hook out of the backlines. He's actually found the Luna. Luna in some trouble. Gleipnir down already from the Windrunner, but she doesn't have an ulti ready to go. So that's going to be Undyne going down. And now Song catching all three. Trying to set up again onto the Windrunner. There's going to be the Ice Wall in place, ready to go with the Lucent Beams on top. Tornado only finding two. PYW, Pit of Malice in a few more seconds with the Magic Stick. In comes the Underlord for round 2 of this fight. Sunstrike will be enough damage. 70, another kill in this engagement. ZZQ somehow still alive in the middle of 3 enemy heroes. Just does not care. X-Mark will bring him back. Luna on the run. Out comes the Bedlam. Finally able to get another opening kill as Sheep now in a lot of trouble. They're going to open up on him with this Eclipse. Just not enough damage as the Terrorize will whiff. 7E. He's just dancing around him, opening up now for a second time, trying to fight his way out of this one. PYW stealing spells here, doing tons of damage. Another X mark the spot. 7E trying to run in the river. The Ice Wall. Nice job there on the Tornado. 7E still alive. The Blind Torrent. He might be able to reach him here, but no. 7E safely away. PYW dies before his mid. Death well worth it.
70.
What a gamer.
Tower is under attack.
What a gamer.
Regeneration.
He likes to live life on the edge, man. This guy.
Honestly, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy that he lives there. Another hook. Won't connect.
He's playing really well, I think. Like he's so fixated on the underlord, you know, and it's making like good things happen in the game. I mean, Timber has a free game because of the Invoker. Keep like his insistence on going on the underlord,
Right.
and the underlord part of the map. The Timber has so much space.
Yeah, he's pretty big now. Kaya, Pipe, Soul Ring, Double Bracer. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Whereas I feel like the Kunkka hasn't really like even smoked once. I don't know. I haven't seen like a smoke boat into the Pitlord ulti fight yet.
Dire's middle tower
Right.
is under attack.
I think we've maybe seen like we've seen them make aggressive moves after winning fights and like farming in the right places. There's another hook, by the way, Undying Sunstrike to maybe try and turn this to very low level Sunstrike though. X Mark Boat Torrent combo incoming with the Pipe of Insight. ZZQ just too darn tanky. Wasn't really even that close, all things considered. 500 HP remaining on the Naga. Heroes are deceptively tanky these days, and now Beyond looking for something else, but is going to be a bit too slow. Top lane, 2 heroes chasing down PYW. They will kill him.
Radiant
Yes!
structures are fortified.
I mean, I feel like the Punch is playing alone a bit too much.
Right.
Like this time, the previous time, he hooked the Invoker mid at enemy tier 2. He was alone too. Not sure he should be playing so separately. I feel like their Kunkka, they are 2, 4, 5. They should go together and make some kills happen together with a gift.
Yeah, but just hasn't really been happening. Haven't been able to put it together too easily.
Yeah, I mean, wave clear and stuff is pretty annoying too by Dire. They have Rubik wave clear, Timber wave clear, so it's like wave clear equates to like moves being obvious because crit waves are getting shoved into you, and then you don't show enough heroes.
All right. All right.
So that's maybe why also.
Here it is. Ghost Ship upgraded with the fleet. And Dire's Cannonball. So that Ag Scepter completed now for Echoes. I heard another hook, but I think it was just onto a creep. Blink Dagger's almost finished for Undyne. Maybe we'll kind of encourage him to play a bit closer with the team. And we're also about to hit a BKB timing for Windrunner. So a lot of big items coming online. Even Sheep actually is about to finish up the Yule Scepter. So, I mean, it's a nice timing here, to be honest. Greaves are a bit too far away.
Radiant are scanning.
Luna already has BKB
Right,
though.
yeah. BKB. Got a full Guardian Greaves on your Rubik. Not quite to the Solar Crest for ZZQ, but certainly getting there. And then I think that's full Crimson Guard now for Beyond. So you have Pipe and Crimson ready to go. You got Guardian Greaves. You have Tornadoes with soon-to-be 2 BKBs, actually. 70's really close to his. Yeah, it's pretty scary to fight into that, to be honest. I don't know if the Windrunner's totally ready to carry these fights.
Radiant has no damage right now.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
really know what they do. They're in a smoke, though. They feel like they can certainly bring the fight here. They're going to try and maybe force BKB from the Luna, but that would be an ideal way to start the fight. Good poke and prod. Oh, it's okay, Undyne. It's a zoning hook right there.
Okay, I think you're happy that they latch.
I agree. Beyond, he's just in right in the middle on a 4 heroes. Windrunner holding on to this BKB, holding on to the BKB, will finally pop it as the Eclipse is out. In comes the Ghost Fleet now, the cannon doing okay damage. Sunstrike's going to miss on a 1. Out comes the Song of the Siren, trying to isolate the Windrunner, but the BKB duration is just too long, and she's too fast. Song doesn't do anything. Dark Horse not looking to reinitiate as the BKB charges have all been expended. Beyond is still full HP though, and look at how much damage he does to Ayunid. The Stolen Pit of Malice is going to allow for them to set up the Tornado onto 3. Oh my goodness, the Windrunner dragged into her death. Everyone else just able to TP away, but Team Zero, I mean, look how healthy they look. They look like they just farmed a camp or something.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah, they did. They found the camp.
Radiant's bottom tower
It had
is
Wind
under
Ranger
attack.
under lawn in it.
That was a little ridiculous. Undyne trying to cut a wave. Oh, and he will be successful. I thought they were going to chase him all the way. Not on this occasion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Radiant have big damage issues right now.
Yeah, I mean, when does this get solved? Maybe with the Crystallis Daedalus timing of the wind.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I don't know if this gets better. These Kunkka builds, they don't really go for like Daedalus, you know, one-shot cleave builds anymore.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, I
is
think-
under attack.
Right about now, you kind of feel the problem with keeping the Kunkka and the Lord together. Both heroes are like all control and team fight. Like, they are pretty much the same kind of hero. Too much of one thing is never a good thing.
Right.
Wise man once said.
And things starting to look very, very difficult now. This will be first Roche. They might even feel confident to go up high ground. I mean, they came out of that last fight so healthy, I certainly would consider it. In fact, there are just more items online now. That's full Kaya and Sanj. ZZQ now with the Solar completed. And look, 70, he's just hunting by himself. He's found a kill. He may end up regretting this, though. There's a lot of damage. I don't know if they have the detection, but they've got plenty of damage, at least to take down an Invoker. That's a small kill streak, but almost 700 gold. Pretty basically 1,000 gold to Dark Horse.
Yeah, I mean, he had BKB. He could have BKB the Torrent.
Right.
Slight misplay. Hey though. 70 is a feeder.
He's
Happens.
he's still a gamer. We'll see how he comes back. Arcos does not have a BKB. Do you think he just needs to go BKB next in this build? He's going to just buy the shard? I mean, what options do you think this Kunkka has as far as itemization goes? Because he's sitting on a lot of gold.
He'll probably buy the BKB, but I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Hero just kind of sucks at this point
Yeah.
as a mid. I mean, that's why you don't really see it as a mid, right? At TI, everyone plays it off lane.
Right.
Because you kind of fall off. Like, you want to buy like the team items because you don't really scale. So you feel good if you can just buy team items and get carried.
There's a ward here. Undyne. He wants to try and start a fight. They do have a good numbers advantage, but I don't really like the positioning here, especially with that outpost and the Luna TPing in. A little hook thrown, trying to maybe catch a ZZQ there. Would have been a nice kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, and I mean, again, the Underlord, kind of just more of like a generic tank. There's a lot of magic and spell damage coming through, so it's not like Atrophy Aura being max is going to make a huge difference here in these fights. It's,
Yeah.
be hard.
They have to
Radiant's top tower
have the
is under
Daedalus before they're actually gonna kill stuff.
Radiant's
the Wind
middle
Ranger.
tower
Man, this is just ridiculous. Look at how much regen this Timbersaw has. He healed up. That was like 300-400 damage he just took casually and just back to full HP immediately. Just does not care. That's all the outer towers now down.
Radiant's top
Team
tower
Zero
has
swiftly
fallen.
moving into the Tormentor. Almost forgot his name. Poor Tormy.
Let's call it Steve.
I mean, the team has been recalled. They're going to have to try and take a fight. Echoes is still 1,000 away from his own BKB. Everyone else, I mean, what do we need? We need a miracle hook, like, just so far out of position or something, don't we? Like, that would be a way.
You need a hook on the Naga so that Naga can't sleep and reset.
Right.
And then you need Dire to all be shouting in their Discord, go, 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 help, 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 help. And then you need everyone to be running into the base, and then Windrunner comes from behind and out.
I like it. And then there's the boat as well. This is not how we drew it up. This is not how we drew it up at all. Yule Scepter used. Undyne gets up to the high ground. Pretty sneaky guy. Nice spot. He knows the spots. See, that's why pros...
There is a chance with Daedalus.
They're just, okay, he throws the hook, but now there are two heroes on top of him, and that just means he dies twice as fast. That Conda's fully completed. Look, he's got buyback here. Don't know if he really wants to use it. It won't feel good, and he's not going to really be able to defend the bottom barracks. These are already half gone. I mean, this is what feels truly terrible about it, isn't it? It's not only like a team up 18k with an Aegis for another minute. It's a Luna who is just, you know, one fight like this, 2 lanes, just deleted.
Radiant's
I
middle
can't can tell you what's gonna happen in the box after this. Team Zero, Yon is gonna be like, you dare to pick punch in front of Timber King?
Well, he'd be right on that count, to be honest. Here they go, delaying as much as they can. Beyond the Timber King, just poking, just prodding, not wanting to really overcommit. PYW and ZZQ behind, always ready to counter-initiate. Hook, this one does catch the Invoker. That one's not bad at all, but look at how much they're going in on him. And in fact, he just BKBs. He's taken down the Pudge. And these Luna illusions causing too much problem. There they go. The Windrunner's in. Good damage overall, but they might just kill it through the BKB. Another hook onto the Invoker. Not bad at all. He's going to activate the BKB, but the Windrunner in trouble. Timber King unable to select on the kill, but they also don't have the damage for the Invoker with the BKB. He's basically immune to all the damage they have. Sheep dragged back into the fight as a third hook. That one's going to go missing on a ZZQ. Echoes activates his freshly bought BKB, but Sheep, he can do nothing but die. Has buyback, might just have to use it here. Aegis is reclaimed now. Full heal onto the Luna as a Tornado onto 2. Might buy them enough time and space to look for another fight as out comes the Eclipse. The hook is not going to even be able to collect the corpse of the Windrunner. And the siege by Team Zero continues. They've not lost a single hero. Credit where credit's due. There was close a few times as Unit. Oh, that sucks. He almost just died off of the buffer building. The Sunstrike perfectly picks him up. That is a death onto the Luna, though. Gives buyback funds now for the Underlord. They no longer have a song, but there's also not a Windrunner. Is the damage really here? Hook, that one, not so good at Unit, and well, that's going to free up Beyond to just take down Sheep. And things have kind of gone awry here, I think, upon them.
Where did my reload go?
Another hook here is ready to go. Into the Torrent. That's a pretty good one. Good damage. Tornado making a bit of space and time, and there's just so much damage waiting for Undyne. By the time he lands, it's going to be a dieback for him. Boats doing what they can. Captain Coco's run pretty effective here for Echoes, but eventually he falls, and just barely he goes down. I thought maybe 70 was going to die there, but he doesn't. He's just totally fine, and that is going to be game 1 done and dusted. Team Zero up 1-0.
Timber King. 70 had a good vocal game. I actually think 70 did the most.
Agreed.
Yeah, his insistence on playing on the Underlords map sealed the game, I think, for them.
Seriously. I ended up looking super...
Royalty.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do, right? When the young prince has the mandate of heaven, you gotta listen to him, right? It is ordained. Yeah. You can't say no. Give me Faceless Void. I'm playing Time Zone.
My horse says nay, and so do
Yeah, 70 Tusker. Wait, does he have tag team or drinking buddies?
He got drinking buddies. Unless he changed it last minute. He's got drinking buddies.
Holy. My mid Tusker has drinking buddies.
Well, now we have Twisted Chakram back on the Timber. And of course, Time Zone for the support. Faceless Void.
Yeah, I am expressing a lot of doubt
towards
this drinking buddies Tusker mid.
How much doubt does that inspire in you? Is it enough for you to doubt the potential of this team here?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, hey, it is a core, so it'll be important. That's for sure.
30 seconds to battle.
Thing is, I don't know how useful the boss fight void is this game. I don't really see it.
Really?
I think it's good mid versus the Koto because you free farm and you just time walk every time he eliminates.
Right.
And you just deny him.
That's what I thought it was. Plus, of course, my little time dilation trick. Sometimes even I can know some things.
Yeah, but it's not that useful against the primal. I feel like. I mean, the ulti is good. The time zone is good to leash the primal, but you know, primal has phase boots.
Right. I mean, let's say let him cook, right? Let him cook. Sometimes I agree. Sometimes the little prince, he gets his ideas and nobody can say no. But sometimes the little prince actually has a good idea as well, doesn't he? Like free candy for everyone. Good idea.
Yep.
I don't know.
I wonder if Dire's gonna buy Boots of Bearing to counter the time zone.
Yeah, right. That's true. We'll see who gets it done. This is always my favorite thing to do when you bully ranged heroes with really bad base damage. Force under tower. Not as bad as like a Drow or Lina.
Tricky part right now is the Willow wants to block small camp because the wave is coming up, right? So right now there might be a power shot coming. Ask for a power shot. Power shot, please.
You couldn't block the small camp at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels awful.
A little bit unfortunate. I mean, but such is life when you're playing against a Agi support. They're usually going to be able to out-trade you, especially if you don't have any spells ready to go.
Yeah, so the void ZZQ did the good thing there, which is he dewatered the camp immediately when he realized that they were doing that thing where they block your creeps pre-wave.
Man,
So you can counteract their move.
he persists rather, gets the pull off, and luckily the creep wave did aggro. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes I end up kind of getting a little screwed over by that, which is rather upsetting. So this will help reset the equilibrium a bit, especially because the range creep went first. That's kind of nice. See if he can...
Yeah. So far, Radiant are managing bot lane really well, I think.
Top lane. Somehow this lane is shoving. I guess it is an Omni Knight. That's all he kind of does. Uh-oh. A little bit more Kale on my side.
Kale. I mean, gyro lanes are most boring lanes in Dota. They just do this.
Push lane,
Congrats.
full wave, win game.
Yeah, kind of weird that they didn't pull that camp though.
Mm.
The Omni should have given the vision to the after pick camp, so the flag hits the
Oh,
big camp.
yeah, there it is. Wow, you're really
But this is fine too, I guess.
wrinkly brain. Yeah, I guess it's... This will pull and it won't stack, but it should be fine. Guess the other one might have stacked. Yeah, very good. Very good flat cannon. Very fun. So, no...
Very fun, very skilled.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and they've just constantly had this wave under tower here for Poyoyo. There's going to be that time dilation slow. Only one stack here for the Primal. It's really interesting. Some abilities, they apply 2 stacks and some don't. I forget what the other one... Like, AA's Ice Blast. You know how, like, when you cast Ice Blast, it turns into Release? That only applies 1 stack. But for whatever reason, Illuminate applies 2. Just
Dota.
Just Dota things. Our favorite game.
I don't think the Dark Willow has pressed a single spell yet this lane. Oh, he pressed 1 Q.
Yeah, one.
For the...
Yeah.
Just before that Lotus, he didn't press a spell yet. It's like, I don't know if I can blame him. It's kind of a weird lane.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, not a really strong lane for the Willow. And this way, he doesn't take any damage from time dilation. You see? Thinking. Easy Q, force the time walk away. Otherwise, we'll be just fine. And so far, so good for all 3 lanes here for Team 0. Especially Poyoyo is off to a pretty good start. We haven't really talked about 7E whatsoever here. He does get a PYW rotation to help him with the first... the second water rune this is.
Dire's top tower is under
No
attack.
pressure lane for Tusk. Free farm, and the only thing is they should try... They can try to screw with the big camp. That the Kotal is gonna try to farm. Try to care. Like steal some creeps.
Might they try for Undying here? Not quite. PYW will just auto-attack him the once just to let him know he's there. And then that ends up being pretty difficult to try and contest any of these camps. And so not the craziest top lane, you're right. Gyro lane's a bit boring, but stable, right? That's why carries love them.
Yeah, I mean, I think the off laners are chill with it too. I think the one that really suffers from the gyro lane is the boss 4. Like, look at PRW, right? He's like some delivery man walking around delivering food. Like,
Right.
no farm, no XP. Feels bad,
And
man.
Undying's just like running him down. I mean, oh, will he let that? He'll let that stack actually. Oh, he's got it blocked, right?
Anta is already level 3.5.
Yeah.
The Hu Wing is level 2.
PYW, he couldn't even stack, man. Feels bad.
Yeah. I hate playing against gyro as a boss 4.
Yeah, nothing really feels too great here, does it? But, you know.
You just kind of hope your core has like a timing in the lane where you can go on the gyro and start to pressure the gyro. If not, you just feel kind of useless.
More damage getting dealt here. As well, out from the flat cannon. But nothing too serious as far as the push goes.
Oh, Koto and bot.
Oh, yeah. Coddle bot. They're going to try now for Poyoyo. Diving his tier 1 tower. Just so much damage. First blood almost 6 minutes in. But it'll go through here eventually. ZQ in some trouble now. A lot of time dilation applied all the way around. Time walks, but just straight back into the hands here of the Primal Beast. Wiz tanking tower shots. DPs are incoming. ZZQ trying to escape here. No chance, though. Still only level 3 and 2 points in that time dilation. If they do at least get through the Willow, Walter's Punch here. A 70 rotates on through. This should also be a dead Primal, surely, right? Yeah, indeed. Nice job there. Power shot connecting. Poyoyo TPing back as he's respawned. At least makes it a 2 for 2. Okay, I mean, just about even there.
I mean, the Koto feels really happy. Very nice TP bot by the Koto.
Dire's structures
Got
are
skills, got
fortified.
earn charge.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Mid lane.
Oh,
This Coddle, he could be in a bit of danger. They do have the Walrus Punch. Shards blocking just enough. And now with the follow-up damage, Echoes, he will get the kill on the PYW first, but is eventually taken down. Power Runes, ZZQ, sorry, make that Wisdom able to secure his. Is beyond. He actually does end up dropping here. They're going to try and continue fighting through this one, but clearly a fight that this Gyro is going to win versus the support's Faceless Void.
honestly, not even that bad for a keeper. Now keepers, he has TP again because he died, so he gets free TP, and he's gonna TP bot again, probably to kill the win. Oh, it's TP mid. Never mind. I think it's okay to kill Wing. Did Dyer get the XP rune though?
1 for 1. They didn't get both. Just a quick even trade. 70 is currently top lane, but doesn't really want to dive a tower. Realizing this is actually a support Faceless Void, and here comes Echoes. Looking for the Solar Bind, just not enough range, finally connecting on him, and look at the damage. Nice job dodging at least the Chakram, as they will return back on in. ZZQ with a big time dilation onto just about everyone's sheep. He's going to have no way out of this one, and Poyoyo rotating on through. 3 dead so far as Dark Horse have overcommitted. Now the Light Horse is going to be the only survivor here. Echoes, they'll make it out alive. No one else, though.
Yeah, I feel like the Koto should have went bot
Dire's
to
top
go on the
tower is
Windrunner
under
instead.
attack.
I think you want to reduce your interactions with the
Radiant's
Tusk and the
bottom
Void,
tower
because
is
those
under
are the
attack.
2 heroes that counter your hero. So, like you can see there, he eliminates and then the Tusker snowball, and then he gets
Radiant's
dilated and then he doesn't have a
bottom
second
tower is under
eliminate.
attack.
So his fighting power is just low.
Tower
Undyne.
is under attack.
He should... Oh, actually, no, he's just dead. This is a very bold TP. Maybe was expecting some more support, but will receive absolutely none as the tower just drops.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Just a little bit of feeding there. Nothing to see. One...
Dyer's still being chilling though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, end of the day, it's a Tusker mid with drinking buddies, right? He's not scaling that much. So
Radiant's bottom tower
as
is
long as
under
you are
attack.
scaling on Dyer, you feel pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see. I mean, you seem to really condemn this, and for the most part, you know, you do tend to see the other facet when you're a core. But
Yeah, dude, he's buying blade mail, dude. He doesn't know what he's doing.
let him cook. Let him cook, man. Let him cook. We'll see, all right? We'll see what it turns into. I think this could be just something. Oh, let me toggle on over to net worth. I mean, net worth, he's doing okay. I mean, he's farming. Small lead for Team Zero, basically negligible early on. But in a way, isn't it somewhat commendable that they've kept the coddle fairly low in terms of net worth?
Yeah, I mean their heroes counteract the Koto pretty well, right? The Void and the Tusk.
All right. We haven't seen our first time zone, dude. Just wait. Let him cook this time zone.
That's true. Time zone is imba.
Ayud. Unit, sorry, is going to connect onto the Faceless Void. Time dilation slow. It's pretty good, but doesn't really seem like it's doing all that much to Unit, as that should be... Oh, okay, it was enough damage. It was just a little laggy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Space,
fortified.
though. Space created. I don't think it'll quite be a tower. Not the way that Echoes is TPing in to do something about this. More TPs in the trees as well now as 70. Ooh, he might have bitten off more than he could chew. Illuminate is just going to miss, actually. Another solar bind here. They will be going on in. All you need. Oh yeah, easy kill. That's so much damage amplification there onto the Tusk. Ridiculous. They melted him.
Oh. Oh, the Hoodwink could have Acon shot the mid camp so that he can snowball.
True. Yeah, sure needed some vision. Easy Q.
Yeah.
Easy Q. I bet you Team Zero's old position 4 would have thought of that.
No, it's just that I've seen 70 die at that spot so many times.
Hold on, we're still fighting. We're still fighting. My goodness, look at this damage onto Beyond. He might still be winning this fight if he can get off another round of spells. Beyond. Yes. He's got him. Just barely living through that one there, but it's coming at a heavy price. Dark Horse, at the same time, they failed to get the tower, and in fact, they're going to lose a little bit more than they bargained for on the way out. Doesn't end up being too great of a fight there for them.
Yeah, but my boy 70, you know, he likes to, when nothing is happening, he likes to walk up to this mid tower and starts to hit it for a bit too long. Okay, I'm glad he steered away from the blade mail. He has a blink.
Right. Blink with an amplified damager and ready to go. You've got a Kaya as well online for the Timbersaw now.
Maybe he told his team, guys, I think I gotta buy blade mail, and then somebody stopped.
Okay, well, it's a big fight, though. Big fight. The blink away.
Oh!
You need unable to connect onto a Walrus Punch as well to interrupt. Oh, no. PYW doesn't get up all the way to the high ground with the Sharpshooter. Very good Ice Shards, though. Completely isolates and blocks the rest of Dark Horse from being able to chase. At least prevents further losses. That was a smoke incursion from Dark Horse. It still might turn into a Tier 1 tower. Hold on. Time Zone is online, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes, the brilliance of ZZQ. He wanted it, he asked for it. Maybe even said, you better do it, otherwise you're fired. But we won't see it here quite yet. We need to wait.
Otherwise, I'm throwing you guys to jail. The Tasca drinking buddies saved him there. Maybe it's just too good right now. Maybe you just never take tag team anymore.
Yeah, I mean, this Drinking Buddies is honestly pretty phenomenal, especially like the alt cast. The fact that you can alt cast it, I think, is really amazing. I think like a lot of other force movement spells that affect allies sometimes have like downsides. Like for example, like Cookie. Like Cookie's got a downside to it. You know, you can't act. They kind of just move into the direction they face. The fact that this one is just so versatile, I think, is just kind of crazy. Maybe there's something to that.
That's true. Maybe next patch, the Cookie shot lets you outcast and vector target your teammates.
True.
Either direction.
Dude, that
would be pretty.
that'd be kind of sick. It would be a little limba for sure, but
That'd be fun.
I agree. I agree.
Dire are
But I don't know. Snap's one of those heroes where like once she's imba, like you just hate to play Dota, you know?
I bought the blue one. My 7E actually bought me the blue one to motivate me to play Snapfire.
The lizard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cute.
Before I had the lizard, I didn't really want to play the. So boring.
I see. I see. So
But after I got the lizard, then I started to play it, and then every time I press out, I'm like so happy. And then after the game, I tell them, "That's so nice, the blue," and then they're just so mad because I just didn't want to play Snap for like months.
see.
And all it took was $20.
So ZZQ, all he needs to do is he needs to give you this Faceless Void Arcana one, the mace, and you'll start playing some more Faceless Void.
Oh, no, I'm ready to play Faceless
Oh,
Void.
that's true. Yeah,
I want to.
yeah,
play.
you're already playing that. ZZQ, he's already to be dead. Down here as Dark Horse make a move for the tower. They bring all 5 heroes, and Team Zero are just not interested in taking a fight like that. My God, watching good Tusk players, like their APM, just their precision with their skills, I can't do it, man. I'm just so impressed every time, to be honest.
It's a very satisfying hero.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Kimber King again.
That's true. He's been a little bit quiet this game. I mean, I say that he's 3-1-3. Maybe this game's just been a little bit more quiet in general. But he's chugging along for his items quite well and has twisted chakram as well. So this Pipe of Insight will be up in, well, still a little bit of time. It's quite an expensive item, but it's coming online sooner rather than later. Although I don't think it'll be soon enough to defend this Tier 1 tower if Dark Horse really commit for a push. I think the problem is for Dark Horse right now is it's kind of terrifying to commit for a fight where you have to like invade some Team Zero spot where they're like already there. because you're playing into like shards and the shackle, and like time zone is just like could completely destroy you before you have any drums. Which, by the way, I don't think anyone is building.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's
I mean,
top tower
they
is
just
under
don't really
attack.
have that many spells. But they have other stuff. I mean, they have their own stuff. They can scale better, I think,
Right.
on Dire.
Yeah, I think even just like this gyro alone, honestly, it's a pretty hard carry. Especially because ZZQ is not getting really any farm at all, which makes sense. He is the position 5, but won't be seeing him be too scary anytime soon. PYW, he will be caught, he will be killed, but he does tank the smoke gank for the rest of his team. Allows his Timber King to
Dire's
escape.
middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures
another-
are
This
fortified.
Timber is a bit of a... He's kind of like a time bomb, I feel like.
In what way? In a good way or a bad way for Team Zero?
In a good way for Team Zero. In a bad way for Dark Horse.
Gotcha.
Because he didn't have an amazing lane. Like, the Gyro was kind of pressuring him a bit. But they just made some stacks for him, and then he just got to
Radiant
farm
structures
top of the
are
map for
fortified.
like the past 10 minutes. They protected him from one gank from the keeper, and then his net worth is just so high right now. He farms too fast, this hero.
Yeah.
Dire's
Compare him
bottom
to the
tower
Primal.
is under attack.
Primal farms a lot slower.
Primal, who's got an extra kill and one more death, to be fair, but you're right, 50 CS dividing the two. This Blink Dagger, though, by unit, I mean, he realizes he's going to lose this farm game, looking for another pick off here, potentially. It could be mid. Wow, that range was ridiculous. Oh, looking for the time zone. Now we're going to get it out. First time zone of the game. That shall condemn, at the very least, this Primal Beast. How much more can they get? Ice Shards perfectly connect onto Echoes. Echoes, who tried to run through that wall, eats a Walrus Punch instead, but is really just too tanky. Now they're going to look for Beyond. He's going to have a very amazing save, actually. Pick him up as Beyond, he's going to commit in for the fight, picks up a kill. That Solar Bind just wasn't enough damage for him. Another good Ice Shards, unfortunately, will not save the life of the Tusk as they buy back on Undying to try and continue this fight. Very good jump there. They were able to take down Sheep. Invis Rune here activated for the Gyro. I didn't know Sidegunner didn't break that. I would have thought for sure he would have just started blasting.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
1 for 3, though, with a buyback? Not bad at all, Team Zero. They defend the Tier 1 tower. That was a lot of the spells used here. Of course, they seem to recognize that. They really want this tower by the looks of things.
70 styling on the Tusk.
Yeah, seriously, what a snowball save. That was crazy.
He loves his teammate, man. To jump in there into 3 heroes,
Radiant's
save
middle
his
tower
teammate.
has fallen.
The man has empathy.
Hey, and it worked, right? Honestly, drew out the fight a little bit longer, and they ended up taking it very well. I think for me, the most impressive kind of Dota player... Oh, hold on. I think he's just too tanky, to be honest. Especially with Undying to back him up. To me, the most impressive kind of Dota player are like the Dota players who know how to, like, kind of, like, extend fights, you know? And, like, just do these, like, small plays or, like half commit to fights, like doing chip damage or just chip spells, you know? Because I think that's something really difficult to do in Dota unless you have like full vision. It's really hard for you to just like not full tilt commit, I think, as like a casual gamer. For us, we just want to like press all of our buttons and go in.
Yeah.
And it's...
I mean, in the Chinese, what they have a term for it, which is laser. I think it's like pool something. I don't know pool what. But in English, we don't really have a term for that. We just say like kite.
Yeah.
And we kind of only say it when it's like those late game team fights. You know?
Right.
But actually, this concept starts. I mean, you can use it since like laning phase.
Of course.
But in the English scene, we don't really use it that much.
Yeah.
This term.
No, I think it's just so interesting to watch. Just like poking, seeing if there's an opening that you created, and if not, like it's fine. Just not really overcommitting yourself or your positioning. I think that for me has always been super impressive, the way that when I watch teams do it, because it's not easy. And it takes like a lot of mechanical skill, but overall just like knowledge, right? To know kind of your stance and your opponents, right, and what they're willing to commit. It's to me one of the coolest parts about Dota 2.
I mean, in a way, you just, in the simple terms, it's just play good until, you know, a better opportunity
Exactly,
arises.
yeah. I mean, again, you make it sound so easy, but really it's a whole lot of experience there. Good kill onto that mid lane Primal Beast. They will be able to now pick up the tower here, our Team Zero, and maybe even look for a little bit more. ZZQ, you madman, where are you going? Looking for a quick kill here. Nothing to snowball through, unfortunately. Oh, that wasn't a tusk. That was a timber.
You can't die this game. The void is too unkillable. They have like so little chance not to kill him. But I think the Primal Beast made a mistake there by showing because his team just did a Tormentor.
Yeah, good time to smoke.
And you look at Dire lineup, you know. Like for sure there's at least 3 heroes there to do Tormentor. There's no way they do S2.
Yeah.
So kinda obvious that no one will be able to help you.
I like that.
So they just jump the Primal.
Still pretty surprising. It's called like pulling the fight. It's very interesting. Pulling the fight.
拉扯. I don't know what 扯 means.
Is that like this?
拉扯.
Is that how you would like describe like when you like like when you make dough and you need to like pull the dough or like extend something?
I think it's more like a tug of war.
Okay, cool, very cool.
拉扯.
Tug of war time. Yeah, very apt phrase. Yeah, I like that a lot, to be honest. Yeah, you're right, because I feel like I don't know which pro was talking about it, but it was like I watched some piece of content where they were like watching old Dota. And they were like, man, like these days, like everyone kind of is a little bit better at doing this, but like back then, everyone was just kind of like all in or nothing. And speaking of all in, here they go onto the tusk. I just think having that game sense, having that like calm, cool, collected voice in your comms to be like, guys, like wait, look for an opportunity, you know, and like that individual skill. It's just like the fact that you can do that in Dota is just like even just kind of incredible. It has just so much depth. Anyway, that's my daily love letter to Dota. This game's amazing, honestly.
Yep, it is. I think back then everyone was just much worse at team fighting, so you just needed to be on the same page. Like if you want to kill one guy, you just call this target, and then everyone just throws their shit, and then the person will just die.
Right.
And then because enemy is not playing that well too, so you don't get punished for it.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot more of an advantage, I imagine, back then in being the team who is just like crazy. What did MVP Phoenix call it? Caveman Dota, right? Like, I think that's why that style works so well. But I think these days, I imagine it's a little bit more difficult because, look, I mean, look at this play. Dark Horse is like, no, back up, hide in the trees to break smoke, plant a ward for vision. This is a trap. And Team Zero, I think they're going to look to maybe spring it.
Row, Omni Knight. Don't die.
Yeah, and they don't actually have. Okay, Windrunner's joining this fight. Wards are down. There's going to be the initiation. They want this Omni Knight first. There's going to be the time zone down. The Will-O-Wisp, though, buying enough time at least for Undying to escape for now, and they don't have anything to really break this Will-O-Wisp. I don't know what the hell's going on with that Faceless Void, but eventually he will be pulverized to death. 70 forced to BKB and now retreat, but a winning skirmish so far for Dark Horse. However, round 2 going back on in 70 with another poke and harassment there as they do get the GA to pop. Oh, Poyo-Yo looking for the backliners now, does find one, find two, and it looks like now even the gyro, yes indeed, will go down. A 2-for-1 if we split this fight into 2, and this Timber King is ripping these guys apart. 7E's setting them up beyond, looking to try and knock them down, as this is looking like a full team wipe despite turning into a 4 versus 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure where's my keeper. What happened when they went on the gyro? Maybe keeper didn't have like his ult ready or something. Like if he doesn't have ult, then they shouldn't be standing there anymore. Some miscomms or something. Because the fight should be favorable for Daya, I think, at that point.
Right.
After the void.
Yeah, no time zone, and I think BKB was used by Tusk, if I'm not mistaken, and still they win the fight.
Yeah. I mean, the start of the fight was so hairy, it was so scary. I thought the Omni Knight would just use W on himself, but he just like, I don't know, man, his butt was clenched for sure. He was seen by the ice shards in the trees. I thought Radiant would just commit to burst him together, but Radiant was also like half-assing the initiation.
Dire are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Roche is still up though.
Yeah, they never took it down bottom, did they? Just not having really the damage. Careful here. potential jump in onto the Timber Saw. Really good control. And such an annoying hero is this Willow when she gets her shard up. Dark Willow into heroes that never build BKB when you get this shard, and then sometimes the talent's so amazing. They're going to try and just get through beyond. Do they have any save for him? Yes, they do. The Terrorize, though, prevents the time zone from coming in, and thanks to that Will-O-Wisp, it's going to be a little bit late now, but look at Boyoyo. He is shredding everyone in this fight. 1 down, 2 down already. This Gyro, he's going to be the second to go. Sheep, he's not going to last long either, as it's going to be PYW who finishes him off. Not even Ayunid's going to be able to... Oh, a blink away, actually. Very well timed there, sir. But my goodness.
That was so satisfying to watch.
That was insane.
Picture perfect Wind Ranger fight.
Just all the chaotic controlling spells used first, and then you kind of just walk in, Gleipnir, BKB, and...
Yeah, time zone on like 3 or 4 heroes.
Tower is under attack.
Wow. What a game. What a fight. Team Zero, I mean, hey, we had some doubts, especially about this Tusk mid, but honestly, matchup be damned. Maybe drinking buddies. Sorry, what is it? Tag team be damned. Drinking buddies all the way, maybe.
I mean, this is like Team Zero's ideal playstyle, which is their mid player becomes boss tree and their offlane becomes like network. He excels like this, and the offlane also excels like this. So.
Oh, down goes Roche. Someone in chat, by the way, said it means pull drag. Is it kind of what they like, pull and drag, I guess?
Oh.
So that would make sense in a tug of war context,
Dire's top
especially in like
tower is
Dota,
under
like
attack.
drag positioning. If you can like drag them under your vision or break their high ground or something like that. A lot of sense.
I'm gonna start using it in my pops. I will just say like, drag them, drag them. I'll coin it
Everyone's
in C.
gonna be like, bro, what? I'm not Bat Rider. What do you mean?
Got it.
Pull them, pull them.
Dire's middle
Pull
tower is
and
under
drag.
attack.
I like that. It's cool. You know, pull and drag used to be my my IGN in college. Or Seek and Strike.
What?
No, of course not. It's just a really stupid joke I have.
It's like choosing the most random like verbs you can think of.
Yeah.
Like, you know, pick up was my IGN. Pick up.
Pick up.
Yeah. No, it's not. It wasn't.
Another smoke play here, Team Zero. What do they find? They'll actually find quite the target, especially if he cannot blink away. Walrus Punch into the control. Here's this Whirlwind. Oh my goodness, he really getting put to work. See that Revenant's Brooch, just absolutely ridiculous the way that shreds through him.
It's good against the Omni Knife, so that you cut through the out
Right?
damage.
Yeah, very true. My goodness, this thing is just crazy. And that spell lifesteal as well. Tier 2 tower will end up
Radiant's
dropping
bottom
here.
tower is under attack.
And what will Dark Horse have ready to fight? I mean, high ground, you got to imagine, is going to be coming soon as they bully away a poor Dark Willow mid. But, I mean, the scaling is still here, isn't it? Like, this
Dire's top tower
gyrocopter is
under attack.
getting there?
Dire's
Is
top
this going to be enough on its own?
Radiant's bottom
I mean,
tower
he needs
is under
MKB for
attack.
sure.
Yeah, that's at least something he's going to need. Snowball onto Undying. They're going to take down the supports first. Self-GA, an attempt to TP away. No bashes. He's free to leave. No bashes there. Bit unluck.
Holy, the Tusk just buying a heart. I like it.
He's just going to be beefy, huh?
Is under attack.
I love it. Looks so cool, man. You just look like a Giga Chat. Look at your inventory.
So
Link
much
to
damage,
the
so much
Reaper.
damage. And in they go now already onto the Primal Beast. He'll be just fine for now. To the high ground, but he was forced to BKB. Will-O-Wisp already committed here, however. As is the Whirlwind, though. Very short cooldown on that, but a bit shy on mana here for the Windrunner for the next fight. Pretty expensive to maintain. It does proc, like when you hit an arrow, sorry, an auto attack using a Whirlwind, it counts that as mana, does it?
I don't think it
Dire's
counts
middle
every
tower
hit.
Oh my
is under
lord.
If it counts every hit, I feel like you'll run out of mana in like 3
Yeah,
seconds.
maybe that's why it's so good, huh?
Maybe it's some bug or something.
Not a,
I mean, there's no way it counts every hit in Whirlwind.
yeah,
I don't think you can buy this item if it works.
that's true. That's true.
Dire's middle tower is under
Again,
attack.
I don't know because I'm not a disgusting person. I don't like this hero. This hero, I don't like these like Sky Windrunner heroes where like you do one combo and they just die. Just doesn't feel, you know, doesn't feel satisfying. I need to know that I outskilled my opponents. 70. Chasing down Echoes here. You got support coming through the Twin Gate as well. No BKB here available for him. Whirlwind as well, and down he goes. I don't know how you fix this item then. Maybe you just make it like it costs mana per second instead of per attack.
Yeah, like Winter Wyvern.
Oh yeah, true. Cheap. In trouble, but is able to be extremely annoying here with the Yule Scepter. Another Shadow Realm in a second, so I reckon he's just fine, even if 70 really wants to get this kill. Ice Shards are just off the mark. My goodness, look at this guy go. Activates the BKB, that's because he's going to look for a fight. Diving under the tier 2 tower, he goes. Little Walrus Punch.
Top tower is under
BKB for
attack.
BKB. Nothing much more committed, as all you need is going to cut this next wave. But I think they'll be able to get the tower before that goes into effect, this backdoor, indeed.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Skunks.
So this game looking pretty good. That's Aegis Reclaim now for Team Zero, but up 13k. They've gotten 2 tier 2 towers, 3 make it tier 2 towers, and have started to just run around the map as they please. Items are still coming online though. I mean, Gyro now with a full
Radiant
Daedalus.
scanning.
Plenty more damage to be playing with, but really it's this MKB that he's still lacking for him to, I think, be able to stand his ground and fight effectively here.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the. Not sure about the Daedalus before the MKB. Maybe you have to buy the MKB first, or like Crystallis into MKB. I feel like full Daedalus is.
Dire are scanning.
You can't even fight with the Daedalus, so
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he was thinking he could at least kill like everyone else but the wind. But honestly, now with the heart coming online, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Oh, it's not a heart; it's a satanic.
yeah, this Satanic looks funny.
Here they go. Chase it. They really want to get this kill. Support is incoming though. Boyoyo could be ready to turn here, and there's a time zone ready to go
Dire's middle
behind.
tower is under
Couple of
attack.
BKBs at the ready as Dark Horse once again pulling and dragging this fight underneath their own vision. Reverse time walk, but beyond, he's already in. Primal Beast waiting to activate his BKB. Waiting. Needs an opportunity. Down goes the time zone now. They've caught the Omni Knight. 70, he's right on top of Omni, just trying to take him down. He is going to explode alongside Echoes, the Mighty Minds, their final resting place. 2 hit now, but by the Terrorize as Gyro is forced to activate the BKB in order to avoid the Gleipnir. And a death. Oh my goodness, the damage on the sheep. Hold on, I don't think they're quite done yet. 7E using literally all of his mana to get that final snowball onto the Gyro. Buyback once, twice, not yet 3 times from Dark Horse, but now up to 4 instantly as they've decided this is a step too far for you, Team Zero. They're trying to get them to back off of the base, but I don't think they're going to be able to catch anyone. Where's the catch? Oh no, I think they're just freely away. All they are going to lose is a support faceless void for 4 buybacks.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I was deep in thought about what they should have done.
What have you come up with?
I was trying to figure out if their draft is okay. I think it is. They just had to play around the primal more. I'll leave that for later.
Oh, yeah. Well, quick kill there on the sheep. Dieback number 1. And look at this whirlwind go. Oh, it's so much beyond it as well, preventing any sort of GA save. A unit is being absolutely bullied now by the Tusk as there's the GG. They are going to absolutely wipe everyone, and Team Zero, they are going to make it a second 2-0 here for us over on the A stream for China. Very well played.
Yep. The Team Zero recipe. Timber King and then moving mid laner.
Well, I mean, the classic, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I mean, it's looked great for